This is Fresco with Fresh Produce Podcast. Welcome back. I got OBL Lee in the house.
What's good?
I got one question for you. Who's the hardest artist out of Ep5 right now?
Really, bro?
Really, I'm on. Really, I'm on. I want that smoke. Really, I'm gone. Really, I'm gone off that road. Really, I'm on. Really, I'm on. I want that smoke. Really, I'm gone. Really, I'm gone off that road. Really, I made it. I'm finna be famous. It's really I'm up now. Huh. Really the greatest, your girl coming over, she really gon' bust down, huh? She wanted to talk, I wanna be friends, I just wanna fuck now, huh? You running your crib, mask on, chopper got you doing up down, yup. Really, I'm on, really I'm up.
So, welcome to Fresh Produce Season 2, Episode 5. We got my man OBL Lee in the house.
What's good, y'all?
And he is about to drop an EP, and that's why he's here. He's gonna be talking about it. We're gonna be talking a little bit behind the scenes. So, what's up, man?
So, October 9th, which will be tomorrow at midnight. Shop Talk coming out. It's going to be a 5-song EP. You know, me and the whole team, we've been working on it for a while. It's been a long, thing in the process. It's been a minute. A lot of these songs have been done for a while. We've just been sitting on them, so I'm excited to let them out.
Yeah, I'm always excited to watch, artists that come through here release stuff. And you would think, people release, there are some people that release stuff every time they come and record, but there are people that sit on it and try to plan out this, you're planning out this EP, and you got some really top features on it, and even some of the singles that you've put out since you've been recording here have done really well, Ring Ring, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Yeah, dude, so were you expecting to already get this sort of traction before even dropping an EP?
Dude, honestly, no, not at all. I kind of just started, for fun. I think the first thing I recorded with you was late 2019, and that was maybe the second song I ever recorded.
Wow.
A lot of people, they'll say,
wow,
I've been making music seriously for this amount of time. No.
Yeah.
I made my second song with you.
Wow.
Late 2019. But yeah, so it kind of just started popping off pretty quickly, and I wasn't expecting that at all. So, but that's all thanks to my whole team, my manager, the whole OBL roster. They've all had my back the whole time. So it's been nice. It's just all the pieces, they're starting to fall together. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. And I didn't know that was kind of behind the scenes for me, that was your second song recording.
Yep.
You project really well. I wouldn't have guessed that was your second song recording.
Yep.
This one that we opened with, really, that's one of my favorites. That's one of the later ones that we did. And I love that hook. And I think during the recording of it, you were like, I want a deep voice in there. And I was trying to figure out how to do it. And then whenever it came out, it was it was that vision of I don't know if you notice it, but the chorus goes down, and then I want that smoke. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it just busts out.
That was the plan. We killed that.
So it worked out. How do you normally plan out your songs? Do you just kind of fill them out as you're putting them down?
Well, I'm a late night worker, so it's usually late at night, and I'll just have an idea, and that's when I'll write. And kind of I'll just start writing lyrics I'll get the beat obviously first, and then I'll start writing lyrics to it. And then just sometimes I don't know, just ideas pop up to me. And, I take a lot from other artists that I'm influenced by, the deep voice. I love J. Cole. J. Cole's my favorite rapper, and he does the deep voice a lot. So I was man, I need a song with a deep voice. Shout out J. Cole. So the idea just kind of came up, and it worked out nicely in the song. So
that's cool. That's cool. And what I like about you too is you kind of let me mess around with some of the sounds too. And I know a lot of artists that come in, they're I want this, this, and this, and they pretty much engineer their own record. And you're you're doing a little bit of that, and you're also being what can you do? Because there's some stuff that I hear, because I do also listen to J. Cole stuff, so that's really cool. So as a first time listener, say I just came across your record, what are you trying to get across to the listener with this EP?
So my idea for the EP was to just kind of show some versatility. I got the first song on it's called 2014. That one I I wrote a lot of the lyrics to it like back in 2014 when I was in school in Mobile. So like that one I use a little bit of autotune on it. So and then I got some jazz type songs on there. Free Smoke's already out on all platforms right now. So that one's got some saxophone in it. Shout out Noah Hall. Noah Hall came through and he played some sax on it. Unforgettable. That's like a smooth like jazz hip hop type vibe to it.
Dude, I love that song. I love that song. I totally forgot, man.
And then of course you got Really's like my hard song on it. So I had to like throw a hard song. And then I got a freestyle on there, 8 p.m. freestyle, and that's gonna be the last song closing out the EP.
That's a good one.
So
too.
like that was basically my idea for this EP. Like it's my first project. I just kind of want to show some versatility on it.
That's cool. That's cool because, I mean, that's kind of what people do with mixtapes. Is like, oh, I want to throw a bunch of stuff out there so that people can hear what I want to do. But this sounds like an EP that was put together, not so much to hear versatility, but it sounds like a good put together EP.
Yeah. And like we said, like it's been a long time coming. So
yeah,
like 2014 was probably, I recorded that one in Jacksonville, Alabama, with my boy Cutler, and we recorded that one probably like a year ago. And so like, you know, I've released 4 singles in between all these, and I have these songs, and I have a lot more just like waiting. I don't know what to do with them. I'm just waiting for the right time to drop them.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. So I want to give you guys some more content. I had OBL Lee pick out a couple of songs at the beginning. What's the next song you want to play a sample of?
Shoot, we can show them that Free Smoke, out on all platforms. Y'all can go listen to that now. It's also gonna be on the EP, so we'll run that one.
All right. So Free Smoke, a little bit of behind the scenes. You recorded that one, and I think a few months later, you had Noah Hall. You said, right?
Yep.
Noah, he came into the studio, brought the sax. You sat in and helped produce the track. You were like, I want this, this, and this. Let's do more of that.
See, because that song was like, it was set. Like the song had been done. It had been mastered, everything done for like months. And then I just had the idea. I'm like, I was listening. I don't know if you ever heard of Dennis Lloyd.
Yeah.
But he plays a lot of like trumpet.
Okay.
And like he played like a riff in a song, and I was like, wow, like that shit sounds crazy. So I was like, I got it in my head. I'm like, I want to I think a saxophone would sound good in this song with that same kind of like flow that he was doing in that song I was listening to. So I kind of like, I linked up with Noah, and I was like, hey, I got an idea for a song. Let me know what you think about it. The first one I actually showed him was Unforgettable. Yeah. And like he loved that one. And then I think he came here to do Unforgettable. And then
really?
Yeah, because he came here to do Unforgettable, the solo and Unforgettable. And then I showed him Free Smoke when I was here, and I was like, hey man, I kind of got an idea for this song. That's how it happened.
Wow, it's good. And that became like the main track of the sax.
Yeah,
that was really cool. And like, I know whenever we first met, you showed me a track, and you were like, I want to add some horns on this. Like, what draws you to that horn sound?
Dude, like, so I'm a huge John Bellion fan. I'm a huge Dennis Lloyd fan. And they kind of just, well, John Bellion especially, he makes like kind of like pop music, rap music. He can do everything. And he uses like a lot of those sounds, mixes, masters everything himself. And like that's kind of what got me into wanting to start making music, is watching like behind the scenes video of him making songs. And like it blew my mind how he was doing everything, and just like bringing voices and sounds together to just like harmonize it, and just like it was crazy. So I kind of just draw from that.
That's really cool.
I mean, one day, I'm trying to be as good as that. So
yeah, you will. I think so.
Yeah, so
I mean,
it's a work in progress.
Yeah, I mean, you've already come a long way. So
appreciate it.
So yeah, you guys are about to hear Free Smoke by OBL Lee, and then what's the name of the tape?
Shop Talk
EP, and it's going to be out on all platforms. And go ahead and shout out your Instagrams. And
Instagram is obl.lee, Twitter OBL Lee. That's about it. I'm not big on TikTok or any of that stuff, so
yeah, I
need to get big. I made a few. I mean, it's OBL. I have a TikTok. It's OBL Lee. Y'all can go follow me if you want, but I'm not very active on there. I try.
One day. But yeah, so go check that out, and I'll have links to everything down below. And the EP will already be out by then, so you can check it out.
Hold up, wait a minute, this a motherfucking tragedy. I smoked so many blunts lately, feel like I might lose gravity. Backwood rolling, graduate from the academy. Wait, I think they onto me, I gotta switch the strategy. Hey, free smoke, free smoke. If I want it, I'ma take it, Debo, Debo. Alright, free code, free code. Tell her drop down to her knees, Tebow, Tebow. Okay, free smoke, free smoke. If I want it, I'ma take it, Debo, Debo. Alright, free code, free code. Tell her drop down to her knees, Tebow, Tebow. Let's go. Stack it up like a bunk bed. Yeah, I got a free code, and she got some dumb head. And you know I got some dumb bread. Hit the booth, spit a verse, do it all in one breath. Ay, yeah, my success got them upset. Wake up early, busting up, make music to the sunset. And I done smoked it all, but I want runts next. And I don't plan on stopping till my mama.
Cool listening to that. And a lot of tracks now that I've gotten more into tracking, like live instruments on top of instrumentals, that I'm like, I wonder how much of that is a live instrument, because that fit perfectly, you know. Yeah. And so the video, we were playing the video over this part on the YouTube version, and talk about the video a little bit.
So you know, shout out Film by Folly. That's my videographer. He's just, you know, we just like, the team is just kind of so like close, and we just kind of try to stick together and do everything together and just kind of boost all of each other up a lot. And so, you know, I link up with him. We go to Atlanta. We shot the video. We kind of didn't really have much of an idea of what we wanted to do for the video. We were just like, hey, let's just go have fun, and we'll shoot this video and just get some cool ass takes for it. So that's what we did. You know, I pulled up on my boy Razul out there, and we shot some scenes at his crib. Shout out Sul. And, you know, we just had a good time doing it. So, and I you know, it came out nice. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And like I said, links to everything below. The YouTube links will be down below if you want to check out the full video. Because we're only playing links here because we want you to go to the music and support the local artists. So, with this EP that is dropping tomorrow, are you already looking ahead on like another EP or album or singles, or what are you thinking about?
I'm glad you asked that. I already have a few singles lined up that are going to come out after this EP. I'm excited for people to hear those. Me and like the other members of OBL, Steph Drockham, OBL DC, we're working on a mixtape together right now. So that's gonna be dope. It's gonna be like our first OBL tape. Okay. So that one's gonna be sweet. I'm working on a mixtape with Kai Mill from After Party. Shout out After Party. Shout out Kai. So that one's gonna be nice. You know, I actually got a song here with me. Okay. We can play that a little later, and, you know, just give them a little snippet of
surprise.
One of the songs from me and Kai's mixtape. So I think they'll like that one. So we can do that later. Yeah. That's really all I got in the works right now. A couple more singles coming out, a couple tapes that were already being worked on. So, you know, I'm excited.
What are you thinking about, like, trying differently than the approach that you took this time?
I mean, I'm kind of open to all the ideas. Like, you know, I call me and OBL DC. That's my brother. We talk on the phone almost every day. You know, just brainstorming ideas. Like, bro, how we gonna make it? Like, let's try this. Let's try that. I'm talking to my manager McLean all the time. Like, working on like press releases, things like that. You know, so hopefully these next few upcoming months are gonna be big. So we got a lot planned for kind of the behind the scenes type of thing, like the way we're gonna, like the approaches we're gonna take. So yeah, so we'll see. Yeah. And
a shout out to Dakota, because I know that he made a lot of your
Dakota did make a lot of money. Shout out LaRue Made It. Y'all need to go follow him on Instagram. It's at LaRue Made It. Previously known as Produced by Ep5. Yeah. You know, he's making a lot of like R&B and like smooth type of beats right now. Yeah. And like that, I kind of really like those smooth vibes. So, like, shout out LaRue. Like,
yeah, dude, he's doing.
That's my guy.
That's for sure. Yep. Yep. Has a lot of this, like COVID and all that stuff, how you've been making it through all that as an artist?
I mean, it's kind of just gives you more time to be creative. Mm-hmm. So you're at the house. I'm working at the studio at the house a lot, just kind of coming up with ideas for songs, things like that. So I mean, really, honestly, it hasn't really affected me at all, like with my music path. Yeah. At all. So
I did think it was gonna affect business, but I think you're right. I think it's making people, or almost forcing people into like here's your time.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't have to create time anymore. Like here's your time and make something.
And you know, honestly, I'm kind of mad at myself because I haven't really capitalized on like having like being at home. Like I need to be, you know, I need to be putting out more content because of COVID, but I kind of haven't. But we've been working, so
yeah,
we've definitely been working.
Right on. So give your social media handles again, and then we'll move into the next song.
They're all just OBL.Lee. Twitter's just OBL Lee. Instagram is OBL.Lee. And that's all. So
Bet. So
TikTok, OBL Lee.
TikTok, dude, you got to do like,
dude, I know,
maybe
man.
Shoot a missile launcher at somebody's head or something. You'll blow up.
Dude, hey, I ain't even gonna speak on that. I did speak on that in Ring Ring actually. You know, I gave the homie a little shout out, but that's crazy though. That whole story's crazy.
What's the next song we're going into?
Ring Ring.
Ring Ring.
Yeah,
Tell me about it.
Ring Ring. Dude, Ring Ring crazy. Okay, so it's a funny story. So one of like an artist that I've been listening to since before like I even thought about making music is Jared Anthony. Like I've always rocked with Jared Anthony like for a couple years now, and I actually hit like I had on one out. I had the video out. I think at the time the video had like 10K views, and I hit him up. And I hit him. And
you knew him personally,
no,
or okay,
no,
so you just listened.
I was a fan.
Okay, gotcha.
I was a fan. And I hit him up on Instagram. I'm like, hey, I'm an artist from Florida. I just dropped my first video. If you want to go check it out, I'd love to make some music with you. You know? And like, I was surprised he replied. Like, he was rocking with it, and he's like, let's work. So I hit up Dakota, and he made us a beat, and I sent it to him. He was rocking with it, and he just threw a hook on it.
Right on, yeah.
And I was like, man, I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah.
And
yep. I remember us working on that track, and we did send some stem files back and forth, and that track turned out pretty good, dude.
It did. It's definitely my most successful song, which is so cool to me because like the fact is like someone that I was listening to before I even thought about making music, and then that's my most successful song. I think it's about to hit 70,000 streams.
Wow.
Close to it.
On YouTube?
Spotify. Yeah, close to it.
Yeah.
So like I'm pretty proud. I think when I hit 50K, that was like the biggest, definitely by far the biggest accomplishment of my career, my short career so far. So when that happened, I was very ecstatic, and it's just, I mean, every day it's just growing and growing. So.
Yeah. To have those sort of accomplishments at the stage that you're at and how much time you've put into it is definitely a good kickback, because Absolutely. I see a lot of artists, and this is not necessarily a bad thing, because there are people that do it just for the love of it, and like they push and like never see anything like that. You know, and it's hard to see, because it's like, man, you deserve so much more than that, but it's crazy how you're getting so much of that early on, so Absolutely. It can only get better.
I mean, I've been blessed so far, that's for sure, and you're right, there are a lot of artists, especially in Pensacola, that are grinding. Yeah. They're grinding, and I listen to them all the time, and I'm like, wow, man, like, I'm blessed. Like, I mean, that's what, but one thing about me is, like, I want to bring people with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's my plan. Like, I want to stay here in the city, and if I ever made it, I'm trying to bring I want everyone on. I'm trying to put everybody on. Because, like, I got so much faith in the city. And I even told Noah Hall that when we were doing Unforgettable, I told him, I was like, dude, like, I want people from Pensacola. Yeah. Like, you're from Pensacola. You're one of the hardest saxophone players I've seen. I think I heard him at Seville, actually. Yeah. And I was like, dude, like, I need you on this song, bro. So, I'm always supporting people from Pensacola. So
that was a good catch too, because like you heard it, you knew exactly what you wanted, you brought him in, and it just brought that song to the next level.
Yeah, and also shout out Jared Anthony, bro. Like, that's my guy. We talk pretty often now after the song. That's and cool. You know, his Instagram is Who Is Jared Anthony. So y'all need to go give him a follow too.
Heck yeah. I can't imagine, you know, I mean, I've been on it on this side where I've worked with someone who I listened to and admired, but like being an artist, I feel like that's a little bit different, you know, because you're kind of on that same level. Like as an engineer and artist, like you have your own jobs and stuff, you know, but when it comes to an artist that you admire and then working with that artist, it's just got to be cool.
Yeah, it is definitely kind of mind-blowing. And like even since Ring Ring, like Jared Anthony, he's blowing up. Yeah. He's definitely blowing up. I think he's got over 200,000 monthly listeners right now. Like he's definitely on the come up. So
yeah, that's big.
I'm proud of him. I think when I first started listening to him, he was at like maybe 30,000.
Yeah.
So it's definitely it's going up, man. We're going up.
Sweet. All right. Well, you're about to listen to Ring Ring by OBL Lee.
Gang.
Just playing like Sully. Got black and white like Hollies. I hear the pluggies calling. Ring, ring, ring. I try to ignore all the ring, ring, ring. I told her do not bother. Ring, ring, ring. I cannot do this all again. Whoa, think I see the end.
Hey, break a bitch down, I'ma beat it for like 2 days. All that fucking capping, I would think you wore a toupee. I been getting toupee, my bitch she go 2 ways. All this damn bread, I had to stack it in a suitcase. Now I'm rolling up, I be in this bitch and I don't really give a fuck. She gon' talk some shit, I give a dick to shut her up. Add another foe to the deuce in my cup. Tell your baby come on over here and back it up. Bend her over, give her backstrokes when I fuck. Got that girl quacking, yeah she sound like Daffy Duck. Been on a hot streak, I'ma have to tally up. They call me Lil Shaq the way I'm posted in the cut. Really gonna hate me when I finally blow up. I lost my homie Michael, man, it hit me in the gut. When I heard the news, I had to sit down.
So that was Ring Ring by OBL Lee. And
Fun song to make.
that was a really cool song.
Fun
One
song
thing
to
I
make.
noticed about that song is it has a good combination of like, I kind of get a like a Juice WRLD kind of vibe slash with like.
Man, don't tell me that, bro.
No,
You better boost my head up, man.
that was good.
Shout
That
out
was good.
Juice, bro. R.I.P.
Yeah. So like, man, it's so hard to pinpoint. Not necessarily your sound, but like you're you're how old?
25.
Yeah, 25. So like the artists that you listen to, a lot of them aren't rapping like you're rapping.
Yeah.
So like
A lot of people tell me like they can't even like. I mean, obviously, people tell me I sound like Mac Miller. I don't see it. I mean, Mac Miller's the GOAT. Like I'm not gonna.
like I can't
can't even compare myself to Mac Miller.
I can
but
see them comparing them to you as
I
far
can't.
as
I
like,
can too. Like I get the comparison, but nah.
I feel
I
like
ain't
it,
like
I feel like it's different because like I don't know, he could rap like
He's a lot more. He was a lot more smooth.
yeah, it was like yeah, because you're more punchy.
I'm kind of
like that.
punchy and
Yeah.
gritty. Like Mac Miller was just smooth. Like any beat he hopped on, like it was just I
Yeah.
mean, it's gold. Like it's
Yeah.
just gonna be some smooth listening. Like he'll kill anything he hops on. Like I gotta try really hard to do that shit, man. So like nah, I ain't nothing like Mac Miller. But that was growing up. Like that was a huge influence on me. Like
Yeah.
everybody wanted to be Mac Miller growing up. So I started wearing snapbacks because of Mac Miller back in high school.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted like the tattoos like Mac, but. You know, another RIP. So
Yeah. Dang.
that one hurt. That one hurt.
That was. It's been I mean, I should say it's been a crazy year, which it has. We lost a lot of people this year, but dang.
Bro, fuck 2020, man. Dude, this has been the worst year ever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I started my career in 2020, so I can't be too mad. But it has been a terrible year outside of the music for me.
Yeah.
Like it's just been terrible.
Yeah, and I try to be on the positive side, and it's like it can only go up from here. So we'll say that's what's going to happen. No, but I think you've narrowed down a sound. From the sound of it, it doesn't sound like you were trying to look for a sound. It sounded like you just kind of did what you felt.
Yeah, and it's crazy, bro, because the first time I was ever in a studio, obviously, we all kind of like freestyle with the homies, and that had been all I'd ever done. And my boy OBL DC hit me up. He's like, "Hey, I was heading to his city."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, you're gonna come to the studio with me, and I'm gonna put you on a song." I was like, "Shit," because he had been telling me, him and like the owner of OBL Media Management, shout out my boy Herbie. They had both been telling me for a long time, like they're like, "Yo, you need to just hop in the booth," and I was always hesitant about it. I was like, "Nah, man, it ain't me. And I finally he talked me into it. I went in there, and we were at my boy Cutler's studio, and we recorded McLovin, which is also out on all platforms by OBL DC. And that was like the first time I had ever like been in front of a mic ever.
Oh, nice.
And like as soon as I was done with my verse, I think I did my verse in 2 takes. And like as soon as like I was done, like Color like looked at me, he's like, damn, bro, like, you sure this is your first time ever being in the studio? And I was like, yeah. And it was kind of like that. And then when the song came out, like all the feedback I got from it kind of is what pushed me into starting to make. I was like, damn, like people are really fucking with it. So that kind of pushed me into making.
That's awesome.
Like taking it kind of serious. So
yeah, that's a cool story. And you're right. Like once you get that recognition, it just boosts your confidence, and like
it does. Like my head got so damn big. That shit
but
barely fit on my shoulders.
You put that energy in the right thing, because look how well you're doing with everything. So no, that's awesome.
Appreciate it.
And man, like, you know, I really appreciate the music that you've brought here. I appreciate you using the space and us getting to work together.
Yep.
It's been awesome. It's been a cool journey, and it's been a cool journey watching the videos that come out and how well they're doing, all these different artists that you're collabing with. And I'm really looking forward to, after this comes out, what that does and where it puts you. So we'll definitely have to have you back after that and see like what happened. But you wanted to close out with a song that's not released, so this is just special for the listeners.
Yep. And
so we won't have a link for it anywhere because it's not out yet. But talk about this track.
It's called This Time. It's kind of it's just another like random idea I had, and I wanted to get this. I want to get this guy Ethan Ross on this song. He's someone that I've been listening to and for a while, and you know, Ethan Ross is hard. If y'all haven't heard of Ethan Ross, you need to go add Ethan Ross on Instagram. I don't know off the top of my head what his Instagram is, but you just type in Ethan Ross, you'll find him. And I want to say he's from Pennsylvania. Ethan, if that ain't where you're from, bro, my bad. But I think he's from Pennsylvania, and he currently lives. He's moved to LA now. And you know, this dude, he's got like millions of streams.
Wow.
Like multiple millions of streams. So like that was big. I got him on the hook for this song, and then I brought it to my boy Kai. And me and Kai just like did what we do on it, and that kind of sparked like a little energy between us. And we're like, dude, we're gonna drop a whole tape. So I'm just cool. So you know, people that tuned into this interview, you know, it's the end. I wanted to give y'all a little snippet of what's to come. So this song is called "This Time" by OBL Lee, featuring Ethan Ross and Kai Mill. So
all right,
check it out.
OBL Lee. Don't forget to catch the EP. All the links are going to be down below.
Shop talk.
And it's been an honor, and many blessings for you in the future.
Appreciate you, bro. Got mad love for Fresco Recording, man.
Appreciate it.
It's the GOAT over here. Hey, I'm not even good, bro. This man makes me sound good, so.
I don't think so. We'll have to get him to do a freestyle. Pop up.
Next time.
All right. Peace out.
This time different from the last one. Fuck all of that pain, I got passion. Not everyone gon' understand where the fuck we came from. This time different from the last one. This time different from the last one. Not everybody understands us. Not everybody understands us.
Yeah, I was down at the bottom, now I'm back up. Why be kicking the dough, no back up. Stayed down so long trying to stack up. Now I'm flexing cause I really got my bag up. Rebuilt just a little bit different. Gon' pop an X, it's a little bit tripping. Whole lot of mic with a little bit of pippin'. Whole lot of bite, I'm a dog, you a kitten. Black on black, mask on blick, shooter down. Yeah, I just switched the flow, watch how I